Hello everyone, welcome back to Mobile Scrap. I am your host, Mr. Mobile, and this is a bit different than the regular Fortnite. Now, 4 years ago, I got this game called Scrap Mechanic. As you can see here, it says survival trailer. 4 years later, and they brought out the survival trailer, and today we're going to react to it. So, first of all, I'm going to let you watch it. Then we're gonna look over it again to see what I noticed with my big eyes. Here we go. Yes, this isn't my first time watching it. I know, I'm sorry. But I watched some people playing the survival mode early, and I gotta say they did a fantastic job with it. 4 years worth waiting. So if we go here at the start, first thing you notice is this amazing looking water. This is probably one of the best waters that I have ever seen in a video game. This is probably going to be one of the best parts, to be honest. Now, if we go on here, fire, I noticed, and some destroyed buildings in the back. This is, I know for a fact, this is where you spawn. It shows you that anyway. But I wonder if fire is flammable to like the trees and all around it. You know, like could it start forest fire and all that? Because it's obviously made it over to that building, but there's not really any fire down. Oh, maybe the ship crashed into it or something. So you've got your character here lying down. His clothes are all destroyed, which is means it's probably a different character model. He's taken down a tree here. Look at his face, wow. Um, then he's using a new tool. They showed this tool. I've seen it on the news on Steam. Multi-tool or something. I think you only use the shaver. I don't think there's a use for the other ones. Yeah, there's a farm bot here. Hay bot, that's the hay bot. And then there's these here look crates, look boxes. I'm assuming that these spawn randomly and like maybe spawn like every 5 or 10 minutes or something, because they've got supplies in them, as you can see here. Oh, well, anyway, he's holding a log, which is pretty snazzy if you ask me. And I like that. I would rather use these wheels than the regular wheels. They are awesome looking, absolutely spectacular. And then they had this transition. Look at this. Boom! Into the boat. I love that bit. This boat tells us quite a bit. Obviously, you can make boats. Now these here, since I've been watching some people's Plant Survival, I know what some of these parts are. I don't know what these are. I know there's crude oil you can get, and this could possibly be crude oil holders. These I think you just find in like those abandoned places and all. But this is like an oil carrier thingy, assuming you attach it to the engine or whatnot, and then the bars go down the more you use. Put a bit more, and there's a nice building there, and they go underwater. And they've got one of those little guys, glowworm or something. Now, this here's giving me some Subnautica vibes. But when I was watching it and seeing someone go up to it, it was you could walk through it. Don't know what if they're going to add something to them or not. You buy them, probably get Ember there. This bit interested me. This is probably the big warehouse that you're going to be able to go to. But why are they flying like a hovercraft here? Maybe just for easiness or whatever. Or were they using it to get to the top of this? Because this here bit here could be like a landing deck or something, which would be kind of cool. See, they're flying up towards it. Then they've got like a town here, and the saw blades, and weird looking suspension. Must be upgraded or something like that. Then you've got this bit. It's a whole load of weird curves here, which are all pretty cool. I think that's a new colour you can paint with. Maybe it's not. I haven't played it in a wee while. But I can see here new blocks over here, new blocks on top of this roof, and this, the walks, the type of kite. There you go. There's the walk. But the water source, you need the water source obviously for something. And this here is the new net block, which is a pretty cool block. I don't think there's any use for those there though. Those there things. Not much to see in this bit besides the car. You can see the walks. There's the new blocky thing there. That there is the thingamabobber. That's the thing that carries the things that you put in the thingamabobber. And then when the thingamabobber's done, it goes into that chest. And that there is the crafty bot. And it looks like it puts the stuff into the chest as well. And there's that fresh sign. And there's a ducky. Those banana plants are amazing. I'm only going to plant bananas. Banana. In the bucket. I don't know if anyone really knows this, but the bucket is a sandcastle bucket. I thought that was kind of cool. And they're fertilizing it here. And they're growing super fast. Oh, they're crafting something here. That's refinery bot. And then there's the clothing bot, dress bot, what it's called. Turns nighttime, finally, you've got a nighttime cycle. Hay bots, those things that look like octopus. Now this is the coolest, one of the coolest scenes in it. It's a lot of cool scenes. Anyone else think this looks a lot like something? Fidget spinner. Yeah. And this here is obviously a shotgun that Shits out fries. Oh, I can't believe they made it look like a fidget spinner. Oh well, fidget spinner. I'm going to get that gun because fidget spinners are awesome, sure. They're in destroying the wood. Good. No, actually, that's something that interests me. They're destroying the wood, and you've got them there blocks underneath it. Yeah, you see these blocks under here, the caution blocks or whatever they're called. And when I was watching it, they're weaker than the wood block. People are saying the bots go after the weaker block, but if they were going to go after the weaker block, would they not go after these blocks on the bottom first and then the wooden blocks? So I don't think that's how it works. Just saying. Big explosion, glow sticks, they're very useful. And the fresh sign, oh, I miss the fresh sign. I like the propellers, I like them. There's the fresh sign. And it looks like it lights up pink. It's blue lights, but it lights up pink, which is amazing. This chest. I want to make one of them, put my friend in them, and I cannot wait to do that as well. Wonder if you can squish yourself. This here, no one really knows what this here is. I'm assuming it's a power supply of some sort, but this is not, I would say it's not really human structure this here. It's obviously made by humans, but it's not owned by the player, I don't think. So I think maybe you get rid of this to turn the power off in the facilities on the map. This here is in the facility, so it makes sense. There's the tape bot, the only bot so far that can shoot at you. And finally we have the big, thick man. That's the thick bot. Cypher bot. Thick, yeah, thick bot. That's who that there is. Can he grind pine? That's what that looks like. He might be able to grind pine. Uh, these faces though. Please make an option so the face can be changed into the original Scrap Mechanic face. Because that's creeping me out right now. But yeah, that's my lucky look on the Scrap Mechanic survival trailer. Now I'm gonna put a little theory out there. That's right. Now you see these here bots down here. I was watching someone play early access survival, and they killed one of these wee guys. In creative right now there is note blocks, and to the note blocks is his little face and his face. There's also a hay bot face and a tape bot face. But is there not a purple face one as well? Could there be another bot coming into Scrap Mechanic Survival which is purple? No idea. There also might be a other bot that's coming, bigger than Thick Bot here. Way back in the old development logs, they showed this giant this construction bot. He was like one of those big diggers, but in a junkyard, obviously. But we never heard any more about him. So we might see him later, we might not. But until then, we're going to wait until Survival comes out, play it then eventually, and take everyone out with a giant spaceship, pirate ship thingy-mabobber. And yeah, and we're going to get the French fry and the fidget spinner thing and kill the thick boy with it. Until then, people, Mr. Mobile's gonna leave the excitement to you. And remember to eat your chicken nuggets and fries if you want to with a little bit of ketchup. I always like the ketchup. It's quite unhealthy, the ketchup. Bye. Chicken nuggets.